everyone and welcome to the Burrow home bar, where I'll be posting new cocktail videos every weekend. This weekend I'm making the Geddes Fix cocktail. Now this is a cocktail inspired by a drink that I had at Dishoom in Edinburgh, and they also have one in London, very popular. I actually had it during the Edinburgh cocktail week 2 years back. Me and my husband Ben went, and basically you get a wristband for under £10 and you go to lots of different bars in Edinburgh and they all have a signature cocktail for £4. I'm not going to lie, most of the drinks are pretty watery, not about worth £4, but this cocktail was unreal. It was so good. I took a picture of it and I went and got the things and I started making it, and I've kind of been tweaking it ever since. So I'm happy to share the recipe with you all today. So for the Geddes Fix, I'm going to be using some bourbon, some green chartreuse, some Cointreau, some Rhubarb Bitters, some Agave Syrup, and some fresh lime juice. So let's get going with this cocktail. As always, I'm going to start with our cocktail shaker, and we're going to start with Maker's Mark, just any bourbon that you have hanging about, and we're going to do 40 ml of that. Help if I had a jigger out ready. So 40 ml of bourbon goes in here. Next I will do some Cointreau, and it's going to be 30 ml of Cointreau in here. And next is a Yellow Chartreuse. Now I actually didn't know that Yellow Chartreuse existed. I only ever had green Chartreuse and just used that. And I actually don't think it was till I had this cocktail at Dishoom. I was like, what's Yellow Chartreuse? So basically, Yellow Chartreuse is a little bit of a mellower version of green Chartreuse, which is a really sort of herbally liqueur. So it is quite strong, so you want to be quite careful when you use either of them in cocktails. So we're going to use 25 ml in this one. Go. Onto some Rhubarb Bitters. So we're just going to put a few drops of this in the shaker. I can always add some more later if I feel like it needs a little bit more in there. Then lime juice I already have squeezed out here, so we're going to do 15 ml of lime juice. It's hard to see, I'm so small, so I'm trying to see the measurements on the bar there, but yeah, that's about 15. Perfect. And then we're going to use agave syrup. You could also use honey, you could use sugar syrup, you could use anything that you've got really, but the recipe that they make does call for this, and it's 15 ml of this. So squeeze in here. It's just something to make it a little bit sweeter, so just whatever you have. Perfect. There we go. Now I am going to give it a little taste and see what it tastes like. That's perfect, yeah, that is exactly how I was wanting it to go. So, ice in the shaker, as always. Perfect, I'm so excited for this one. And then just give it a little shake. Perfect. Now, for the glass, I'm just going to use a coupe glass. And I am going to double garnish these. So I've got a dried orange wheel to go on the top, but I've also created a little rim on the outside of the glass, and that is using some sugar, some dried orange zest dust, and some poppy seeds, all sort of grinded together just to give it a little bit of texture and a little bit of colour on the outside of the glass. So let's go. I think the orange goes really well because it's got Cointreau in it, obviously, with the orange zest on the outside and then the little orange wheel on top. Ta-da! There we go, and there is my version of the Geddes Fix. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me making it, and if you get a chance to make it yourself, I hope you enjoy tasting it as well. Join me next week when I am going to be doing a Harry Potter inspired Valentine's potion cocktail. It's going to be awesome. It's a Mortentia cocktail, which is from Harry Potter. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be fab. So in the meantime, like this video, comment, subscribe, and yeah, happy cocktailing and cheers to the weekend.